You're watching Tornado Facts with Beanrock124, Season 3, Episode 8, or Episode 48. My name is Nathan, and I love talking about tornadoes. Today, we are talking about the tornado outbreak that occurred in South Dakota on Tornado Tuesday, or June 24, 2003. Tornado Tuesday was a tornado outbreak that occurred in the southeast and east central parts of South Dakota in the United States on June 24, 2003. At the time, this outbreak tied a United States record for the most tornado touchdowns in a single day for one state with 67. The event was part of a larger outbreak that produced 125 tornadoes across 3 days. However, the record of 67 tornadoes was passed by a tornado outbreak in Kansas on May 23rd, 2008. That'll be in 2 episodes from now. Actually, no, a few episodes from now. 73 tornadoes touched down in Kansas, including 2 that started in Oklahoma. It was also the largest tornado outbreak ever recorded in the astronomical summer period that was not related to a tropical cyclone. This outbreak, I believe it's talking about, maybe it's talking about this one, but I believe it's talking about the main one. So the list of tornadoes for this outbreak. So it was obviously I already mentioned that part. It was part of a 4-day outbreak in which 125 tornadoes touched down from Wyoming to Minnesota from June 21 through 24. While there were no fatalities on June 24, one person was killed on June 22 and another on June 23, both in Nebraska. So here were the confirmed tornadoes. None unrated: 92F0, 20F1, 9F2, 2F3, 2F4, no F5 for a total of 125 tornadoes. Here are the tornadoes. Yeah, there was a lot. F4 in Coleridge, that's F4 tornado number 1. And then we go over Manchester here in a little bit. Obviously, 67 tornadoes in South Dakota, and then Minnesota here. Yeah, that's it for there. Let's go back here. The most powerful tornado was located around Manchester in Kingsbury County and was rated an F4 on the Fujita scale. This was on June 24, by the way. In the National Weather Service survey released shortly after the tornado, winds were estimated to be up to 260 miles an hour, just shy of F5 intensity. There, every single structure was nearly heavily damaged or destroyed. Trees were debarked, and all 3 homes were swept away in the town of Manchester, which, by the way, is a very small town that had about 50 people in 1981, and then by 2000, only about 3 homes. And then today, it is now a ghost town. 4 people were injured by the storm, and like I said, it was a ghost town, or it is a ghost town, because Manchester was never rebuilt. There are some buildings, farm buildings on the former site of the town, but no houses or stores. There's actually a pretty cool video by Science out there that goes over what happened after the tornado hit Manchester. I'll link it in the description. It's a very, very intriguing video. I really recommend watching it. Researchers had placed several sensors all around the area that was hit by the tornado, Tim Samaras, and the twister passed over right over one of them, the Tim Samaras one, which recorded a 100 millibar pressure drop, the lowest pressure recorded inside a tornado ever. One film shot showed the tornado passing directly overhead over a camera placed and buried on the ground. This was also Tim Samaras, I believe. Let's actually pull this up here. Really? Yeah, maybe it won't work. Okay, let's try this one. Right. What is happening? This has turned into a disaster. Oh my god, I give up. Alright, anyways. Most tornadoes across South Dakota during that day were weak F0 and F1s. However, many caused extensive damage to farms and crops. One tornado tore through the Turner County Fairgrounds in Parker, South Dakota, destroying many structures at the site. Now, in Minnesota, several tornadoes touched down near the Buffalo Lake area, with one of the storms causing extensive damage to the town. No tornado-related fatalities were reported during the entire day. However, tornadoes on June 22nd, 23rd killed 2 people in Nebraska, 1 on each day. During a 4-day period from June 21 through 24, the entire area of Wyoming to Minnesota was hit by a total of 125 tornadoes, including 2 F4s. So this might be the contender for the shortest Tornado Facts with Beanrock124 video ever. But if I wanted to keep that record, we better end the video now. So that is it for this edition of, wow, I almost said Nathan's Weather Show. Tornado Facts with Beanrock124. This was Season 3, Episode 8, talking about the 2003 South Dakota tornado outbreak. And with that, goodbye.